Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. It's Crazy Gaming. We are on episode 5 today. I need to get inside and get some oxygen. So, since the episode yesterday, I did some stuff offline to kind of catch us up. So we are now caught up to where I was in the prologue. And I don't think we had any new messages. We didn't. So, what I did was I built some of this out. I added some glass and some of the new glass corners so that we could see the lake and whatnot. Upstairs we have our food growers and this is inside of the new biolab. We have all these cool recipes that we can make, including explosive powder and mutagen, and we have a fertilizer T2. Now this stuff takes methane cartridges. We don't have a recipe for that yet, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. But yes, we moved everything from the old base to here now, and we have some storage up here that are specifically for the biolab. We also have I put in storage over here for research that we complete, and we could stick it and park it in here and store it. Also, we put our algae generators out here in the lake, which I will show you in a minute. And that's where we're getting these rods from, this algae. These, let me take those out. Anyhow, then we have a storage for the algae here, and this is for materials for research that we might make, like fertilizer and whatever that are part of other research stuff. We have our heaters in here and some open space here that we haven't done anything with yet. Let's go ahead and check on our food. It's still all in the growth process. Alright, so we moved our tier 2 crafting unit here, and it's sort of centralized here. We have most of our storage that goes back this way. Let's go ahead back up, put the algae back in there. All right. Now these lockers here are storage for, like, this is for food. These are flower seeds. This is food seeds. Alright, so let's go put this super alloy back over here. So we have more storage here. We have iron. Tree bark. Tree bark is another thing now that I'm getting. And this is going to be a useful part of the recipe. This comes from the T2 biodome, and you get them from this little monitor here, and it's making them still. I'll grab that one and stick it in here. So we are collecting tree bark now. Now this unit helps speed up things as far as the process goes. Okay, so then over here, let's go back this way. I still have some organizing to do yet. There's another ladder that will take us down. Down here is some more storage for materials. There's some iron down here. I'm gonna the tree bark in here. Like magnesium, cobalt, titanium. silicon. Most of this stuff's still pretty empty because we haven't been harvesting as of late. And then this here is going to take us up top to another separate area that is all glass all the way around. This is going to be more like a kickback area with some furniture I'm going to build to put in here and put my bed in here and so on and so forth. Fortunately, we're in a meteor shower right now. Now I thought about maybe putting some glass ceilings on some of this stuff and maybe even some glass floors out at this edge over here that's over the water. But I just haven't got there yet. But as you can see, it's you're able to go around and look out through all of this stuff. And let's go over here. I also put a door on here so you can travel in and out of here without having to go up top. Okay, so that's where we're at, pretty much. So today we're going to go check out a new wreck that we found. Or at least it looks like a wreck. Go ahead and drink some water. So we're going to get some materials to take with us. We want to take some iron, 1, 2, 3. We're going to want some titanium, 1, 2. And we're going to want a silicone. This is for building a wall. What happened to my stuff? Did I just stick it in here by accident? Yes, I did. 1, 2. There we go. And that's for building a room. This, of course, is the T1 biodome down here. No, this is the T2. Anyways, I want to get going here. Alright. Just want to make us a couple oxygen bottles. Take with us. Let's go do this real quick, and then when we get back, we'll start pulling materials out of our extractors so that we can start filling up our inventory again. And so that's what I'm talking about, that ring looking thing back there. I saw it yesterday when I was kind of exploring around out to the left of it over there, because I knew about this area over here, but I never saw that part before. So I thought we'd go check it out. And then when we're done with this wreck, we're going to want to start working on trying to build some more machines to get our numbers moving a little faster again. Oh, looks like we got a bunch of water back here. This water's eerily really blue. I wonder if it's because it's in the desert sand kind of area. This looks like some sort of gate. Is there a way in this thing somewhere? Oh, here's an entrance. Let's go ahead and put our building down. We get some oxygen. Alright, let's go scope this thing out. See what we got in here. Looks like we got a chest here. We'll take the seed. We got a chest over there. Wow, this place is really big. Anything back here? Can we just... Nope. Can't deconstruct that stuff. Alright, let's go over here. See, pedestra. We gotta take the iridium rod and the cloth. Another chest over here. Nothing in there. We've already looked in that one, I believe. Heck, we just start clearing this stuff out. We can build a storage place for it inside of the... That way we don't keep running back into the same stuff. Take this stuff over back to our little base here. Let's put down a little storage locker. Let's move everything over except for the waters, the oxygens. Actually, let's keep these. Let's build a bigger storage. That way we can get rid of all this stuff. Let's drink some water. All right. I'm gonna hurry up because we're running out of food. I didn't bring any with us. Dumb. All right. What do we got over here? Not seeing anything. Flooded room. That's not good. Oh, looks like we might have a blueprint. Yep. It sucks. Waited too long to come over here. I don't see anything else. Hopefully we're not missing anything. It's hard to see in this water. Let's get rid of this. Oh, it's tier 2 heater. Like we got another chest here. Oh, we're losing stuff, so we need to head back. Clear out our bag. Okay, so we just went in a big circle. So let's go back this way. Nothing in the lockers. Wow. This really sucks. There's something. Can we deconstruct this? Nope. Understand how we're supposed to get to it. This is gonna make me crazy. Can't get to it. Well, that just sucks. All right, let's head back. Get our oxygen up, and we'll run back and get some food. And then come back. Ready? Let's see if we can figure this out. Really hard to see what's in these areas when they're underwater like this. This is taking us back out. Oh, what is this? Looks like some sort of cave. Looks like we have a chest here. Take all that. This the end? Yep. Yes, it is. Ooh. Open fusion reactor. That's the second one of those we've come across. I wonder if eventually they're going to serve some purpose. Oh. Another blue chip. Blue print. Hey, there's our iron we dropped. Which is proof we've been through here this way before. We just didn't get a chance to look around that good. Let's go ahead and consume one of these. And let's consume a water so we can keep moving around in here. Double check to make sure we didn't miss anything. This is probably the way we came before. I'm not seeing anything. That's the cave entrance. So, with the exception of that chest we couldn't reach, I'm thinking we've just seen about everything. It really sucks about that chest. Can't find that chest now. Where the heck was it? Oh, what's this? We got a new message. Today was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. Oh, it is a gate. It took 2 years to build it, and finally we would have been able to easily reach the Izachill prime sector. But just after we turned on the main power, the reactor, everything went bad. Lotta. I'll leave this on the screen for a sec. You can pause it and read it if you want. But I'm going to exit out of it now. Is there anything here? Yeah, because this is something I haven't seen yet. I thought we'd been in here already. Maybe we just missed it. So we read the message. Is there anything we're missing in this room? Doesn't look like it. All right. So, I guess we're going to have to call it good. Happen to use it the last oxygen I have. Guess we're just going to miss out on that chest. We'll have to come back to here another time. Maybe figure out why we couldn't get to that chest. Which really kind of sucks. That there's water in here now, because that's what's really making it difficult for us to see anything or do anything. But whatever, we got things to do. Can't just keep hanging around here all day. Oh, here it is. And that it won't let us reach it is just ludicrous. And if I continue in there, I'm afraid I might get stuck. And it won't let us Oh, it'll allow us to deconstruct the Stargate? Oh, the storage crate. The inventory full, we can't. But yet it won't let me open it up. That's just gonna make me crazy. Is there some... place on the side over there, maybe? No. Anyways, we'll just leave it for now. No biggie. Alright. So, I'm thinking we can take everything from this crate. And we'll have to come back for most of this stuff. Let's take the chip. What else is important here? Nothing really important, so we'll just take whatever it gives us. And we'll come back and unload that later. Let's go ahead and empty our inventory. Anything from over here? Yep. That'll cap that one off. Any aluminum? Yep, there's one here. No uranium? Yep, there is. Sulfur? I'm pretty sure we got some sulfur. Yep, got a couple sulfur. Silicon? Nope. Titanium? Yep. Cobalt? Yeah, we got a couple of those. Magnesium? Nope. Iron? Yeah, we got a couple of iron. And we even got a super alloy. Alright, so let's put this rod where it goes, which is over here. Nope, we can't. What do you know? We're stuck. I'm going to stick it in here just for S and G. Let's see what else we got. Alright, the rest of the stuff goes upstairs. But let's stop and do our thing and see what we've gotten in our new blue chips. GPS satellite T1. Agility boots T3. Explosive powder 2 super alloy. We just happen to have an explosive powder on us. We just need 2 super alloy. We can make the new boots. First we have to take the old ones off. Then we make the new ones. T3. I wonder what that's going to do. Increases movement speed at 45%. So we should be zinging around here like a mosquito now. Let's test that theory. Oh, wow. Yeah. That is pretty good. Alright, let's go up here and unload all these seeds and stuff we got. Food seeds. Boop, boop. Then we have flower seed. Boom. Fertilizer goes over here. That would go in research materials. Well, no, let's put it in this one because otherwise you might get confused. This is research materials. Here actually is this. Alright. Got everything. We got that fabric. Got to find a place for it. I think I'll put it where I put all the other stuff. Over here where the water is. Stick it in there for right now. I mean, we have a place we're keeping it. Oh, there it is, right there. Let's take that back. We'll put it over here. All right. Let's take an oxygen. We'll get water from our water gatherer out here. All right, let's see how quickly we can get back over there and get the rest of that stuff now. Actually, let's go ahead and put this water away and keep our bag empty so we can grab as much stuff as we can. Should start to see green stuff on the ground soon, which kind of looks like maybe it's starting to happen now. Like a little green tint to the ground there. I believe that's what we're on. Yeah, we're on moss and we're at 20.20%. We're at 80 terraformation of 80.34. And what was the number they wanted us to do? Where's the little map? I think it's down there in the... I think it's down there in the bottom of the lake and inside the capsule. I think that's where it told us exactly what it wanted us to do. And see, these numbers have just slowed to a crawl pretty much. We need more heat. We need more pressure. We can do that with drills and heaters. Alright, so let's get this stuff all stowed. No super alloy. We do have some iron. Magnesium. Nope. Cobalt. Nope. Titanium. Yes. Definitely have some titanium. Silicon. Missed an iron here. Yeah, I think we got all the silicon. Sulfur, yep, got a couple of those. And I think we have some aluminum. Iridium. The iridium's all filled up. We're going to need another iridium locker. Or we'll make a rod out of it. That's what we'll do. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go make a rod. And we can stow those. Alright, so what else do we have? Stuff to go upstairs, including some food. So this can go in there. This can go in there. We'll keep this. Then we got some... Flower seeds. And we're golden. Alright. So, let's look at our recipes now, see what we can make, or what's available to us. So it looks like all these are done. There's no more arrows to go back or forward with. Oh, that would be on the machine down there. Let's see what we got here. Lake water collector collects and filter water from water surfaces. That could be interesting. It's another source of water. Algae Generator T2. We might have most of that stuff. Let's see. We only have one of these. You may want to see if we've got some more stored somewhere else. We have that. We just need one of those, another one of those gummy bear looking deals. We 2 mushrooms and a silicon. We can probably make another one. We definitely need to make some more food growers. Right, so we have the 2 mushrooms. What else did we need to make that thing we need? Silicon and water. Let's go grab that stuff. Silicon and water. All right. Okay, so we have those. We have that. What else did we need for this? Magnesium and 2 super alloys. Alright, so we should be able to make that now. Let's go put it in the water. Shall we? And then while we're out there, we will collect the algae that's available to us right now. Let's put this over here so it's not so close to those other ones. Turn our power off? No. Alright, so let's go get the algae and I'll show you how you do that. You go underneath them here and you see these things sticking down. These are the algae. It's usually 3 or 4 per. 3 is the most average, but it can even end up being less. And then we should have some over here as well. This one has 4 it looks like. Oh, 3. No, 4. 4, 3, 4, 3. It's 4. That was a good amount. Okay. Take these up here. Stow these in here. Alright, so we're doing good. So far, so good. And what are some of the other recipes we have? Let's see what we got over here. Might want to do a rocket. Maybe a couple of them. I think we have the jetpack. Let's make sure. Yeah, we have the jetpack. Nope, that's the boots. There's the jetpack. Like to have the T2 one of that. Alright, so might want to do a rocket. What were the 2 things? Oh, we want to work on heaters and pressure. So we want to make some more drills. Let's look over here. What do we have up and coming? T4 heaters. T5 backpack? It says it's unlocked. Do we have the T5 backpack? Yes, we do. It's easy to forget stuff. Okay, there's the water collector. Pulsar quartz. Seed spreader rocket. DNA manipulator. Water filter. Tree spreader T3. Fusion energy cell. Tree spreader T2. Algae Generator 1. Biome 2, which we have. It's 4100. And where's this at? That's not even, we're not even anywhere in the ballpark. Nuclear fission generator. The reactor T2. Flower spreader. Has a 7.2 biomass. Better drink some water. Let's run out here and grab some. Oh, we got rain, which means the lake's going to even get higher. All right. Where were we? Oh, we need to drink. Nuclear fission generator. That's the last one on that one. Okay, so this is the gas extractor. I wonder what that's going to do. And ore extractor T2. Wow, that one's going to be nice. Alright, so basically we'll leave these here so we can see what's locked. I had utilized the signage. As you can see, it says exit. On the outs here, it's welcoming you to Crazy Land. Alright, so we need to build some more things, and like I said, we need heat. We should build some of these T3 heaters. We've got tons of iridium, as you know. So let's take these 2 rods here. Let's get the materials we need so we can make those heaters, the T3 heaters. Silicon, titanium, aluminum. So we're going to want 2 of each of those. Silicon, titanium, what was the last? Aluminum. Alright, so we should be able to make 2 more of those. Where did we put the heaters? I think they're upstairs somewhere. Maybe not. Oh yes, they are. They're right there. Alright, so why don't we put these next ones right here. This ought to kick up the heat a little bit. Whoop, now we're out of power. Let's go over here and see where we're at on power. Consumption 649. Alright, so let's make another reactor. What do we need? Let's do the T2 reactor. We need, 3. And the fire, explosive powder. Explosive powder. 2 sulfur and iridium. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And what else do we need for this thing besides the explosive powder? 3 uranium rods. That might be difficult. Yep, we're not going to be able to do that. Well, not before we can launch some rockets. So let's just go for another one of these, which is 1 rod and 3 super and water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we'll do some rockets. 3, okay. One, 2, 3. Two waters. All right, let's go. And we're back online. So we might want to strongly consider making some rockets to get some more uranium. So let's make a couple of those. All right. Let's kick this rockets off. Oh, we need some cobalt. Did I not get the... No, I didn't. Slipping. I don't think we need that many, but I don't remember. I think it's 2 for each rocket. Yep. So, I've seen that there's been some issues with some of these rockets doing like sideways takeoffs or doing a spin and coming back and hitting the ground and bouncing around, so that's been an issue. I don't know. It didn't do it to me this time, but it's done it before. So we'll just hang out, wait for the stuff to come down, start collecting that uranium, see if we can fill those chests up. We need to get to making some drills, some of the T3 drills. That's stuff we can do pretty much with the stuff we have at hand. 2 iron, 2 titanium, 2 aluminum. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Titanium, 1, 2, 3, 4. What was the other? Aluminum. 1, 3, 4. So let's go throw some more drills down, see if we can get the pressure up. I hate these things that they do that. We'll call that one good. So to help bring the pressure up a little bit. Okay, let's go check on our pressure and stuff. And then we'll start going out and collecting the uranium. Pressure still ain't moving. Heat's starting to move though. I saw it move a little bit. But not enough. Let's see. Let's go collect some of the uranium we got. We'll leave that over there for now. Alrighty. Let's go see what we got over here, if anything, in the water. Yep. Alright. We'll unload the uranium. Harvest our stuff. So let's see if we've missed anything anywhere. The stuff shows up really good in the dark. Looks good here. Woo! Cutting it close. Alright, let's empty our pockets, shall we? We got a chip. So let's see what new blueprint we got now. GPS satellite T2, which I care nothing about, because in the version that I had in the prologue, I had both of those, and I had the map screen and all that, and it's a static. It looks like a photo of the ground. It doesn't. It's not it's static. You can't move it. You can't even scroll around on it. You can't move it or nothing, and it's. I didn't see any purpose in it. It seemed like a waste to me, so to speak. We'll keep that one in case we need it. Put that in there. Actually, we'll put this in here for now. We don't need it either. All right. So next, let's go get some of our materials out of our drills. I'm actually going to move one of these drills today. Saw a guy that placed one of these in the iridium cave over here, and it actually mined iridium. So I'm going to take thing over there and stick it in there and see if we can get some iridium that way. That'd be real nice. Alright, let's sort these. So the magnesium's full now. That's full. Not to worry. Do you have a backup plan for that happening? I have storage down here as well. How about them apples? I've got this whole area utilized for that. And of course this takes us up to our little glassed out area, but I haven't done anything with it. I'm busy with other stuff, and so I'm not really messing too much with that. I'm going to put some furniture and junk in there. Some potted plants, make it real nice. Let's make sure this thing's empty. I'm going to take this over here. And we're going to set it inside our iridium cave and let it see if it'll mine some iridium. We can find a flat place to put it. See what this thing's mining. See there? There you go. So I'm going to check out our stuff and see what we have. Okay, so what do we have for mining? T1. We can't have the T3. So 30% mining time reduction. We need T2, which means we have to make this one first. We need a superalloy and a silicon. What do we need for the T3 one? So we need 2 silicon, an aluminum, and 2 superalloy. 2 silicon, an aluminum, 2 superalloy. Alright, so let's go back up here. Hydration is low. Solve that problem. Love these boots. Alright, so we need to take this off. Now we can make the T2. Make the T3. Alright. Okay, so what else can we make here that we don't have? We have the T3 boots on. We have the T5 backpack. We have the T3 tanks or something, or the T4s, let's see. We have the T4 tanks. Are the T5 tanks ready yet? T4, nope. Okay. We're pretty much caught up, I think. Let's look over here and see what we need to get going here. Let's use another heater. What do we need for that? Iridium rod, silicone, and aluminum. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Let's head upstairs and put in another heater. See if that's going to help kick this thing off. Still nothing. It's moving, but pretty slow. What are we looking like over here? We're at 30%. It's kind of on the move. Biomass is doing pretty good. Let's go check the biomass. We have the tree bark. Let's grab those while we're in here, just for S&G. Where is our biodome at? Gotta remember. Is it upstairs? There it is. Alright, so let's go down. Oops. Let's go up. Let's come over here. There it is. This is the biodome T2. Can't believe, I'm pretty sure we had a biodome T1. Do we not have one? Huh. What do we need for that? That's biodome T2. Biodome, we need let's let me make sure that we don't have one. I might not have built one. I thought I did, but I may not have. We haven't got one. We need a biodome T1. So let's build one. Where is the desk at? I think that's decided with the desk. So we need more power. So we're gonna need check our iridium drill and see if we can get some more iridium, because we're gonna have to make an iridium rod to build another heater. I mean another. Nope. Actually, it's a uranium rod to build the nuclear reactor. You know what? We need a couple explosives. What do we need exactly to build those again? We need 2 and 1. Okay, so I'm thinking 3 of these is going to afford me to build this. And I think 1 of these brings more power than 3 of those. So let's just test out the theory here. Let's get it, make sure we get it up on the base here. Look at that. We're back in business. How many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3. Let's take us out of business again. And let's build another one. And we'll have 2 of these bad boys. What do you think? Thinking what I'm thinking? And I didn't have to build any more reactors or use any more iridium than we already had. Let's see what our power's at now. Okay, so consumption is 721. We're at 864. We have 143 available by converting those 6 T2s into 2 T3s. Rock and roll. All right, where were we before we lost power? We built the biodome. That's right. So let's go check out the new biodome. The desk is right here. Now we can look and see what we're trying to unlock here. That's the T2 Algae Generator. That's the biolab. Oh, it released. We just got it. Okay, so we got a biomass rocket. Increased moss spread gives a global generation bonus by spreading bacteria from outer space. Huh. So let's go find out what we need to do that. Shall we? Because we just so happen to have a rocket built. What's it going to take to do this? Biomass rocket. Tree bark. Biomass multiplier 1,000. So I think we should do that. Why don't we do that? So we need 2 super alloy, black fertilizer, tree bark, and seed lerma. Yeah, tree bark. Finally get to use that stuff. Let's put this sulfur back because we don't need it anymore. We darn sure don't need all this water. Oh, what's the iridium for? Now we have 3 of these. Something's glitching, I think. I just put these all back. Except for the 2. Unless we need 3, I'm just going to keep it just in case. We can get rid of some of this water. We don't carry all this water around with us. In fact, we'll drink one. Alright, let's go see if we can do this now. Oops. Overshot that one. Alright. Oh, look at that. Birdie. Alright. Blast off, dude. So looking across the canyon towards the old wreck over there that we, by the cave with the osmium, you can see the, right along the bank there, it's really, really green. Oh, looks like the air's green. Looks like everything's going to be green. I don't know. Get back in here. Run over to our... I can see what it says. Oh, look at the biomass is really kicking now. Jumping right along. What's the next thing to get unlocked? Flower spreader. Food grower T2. That would be nice. I don't know what that's going to do, but it'd be nice. Maybe it takes 2 seeds or 3 seeds. And then the tree spreader rocket, which I'm really looking forward to because that's going to really change things when we get trees on the ground. Look, everything's got a green tinge to it. Let's grab our tree bark so we can stow it. We should be able to get tree seeds pretty soon if the trees get planted once the tree rocket thing happens. Alright, so we don't need the super alloy. We'll put that back. Alright. So tell me what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions or comments. Make them in the suggestion or comment section. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Trying to hit that 1,000 mark. Appreciate it. And hit the bell so you can get notification when we drop a next video. Thanks for watching. And as always, stay safe. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. See you in the next episode. Bye now.